Capricorn, this is your love reading for September. I pulled 2 Romance Angels Oracle cards, and they actually were the exact same ones that I pulled for Libra. So if you're in a relationship or meet a Libra this month, pay particular attention, or maybe watch their video also. There might be some correlations with their video. Anyway, the cards that I pulled were children. Your love life is being affected by children. And unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So this could be about a relationship that you're currently in right now, that either you have children or they have children, or you could even have children together. That could be either keeping you in a relationship that is not working for you. Maybe feelings have passed, but because you have kids together, you're trying to, stay together for the sake of the children. Or it could be that because one of you or both of you have children, it's kind of driving a wedge between you if they're not, children that were born of your relationship together. Sometimes it can cause things like, baby mama drama and things like that. Also, with the unrequited love, one of you feels like there's not enough, to keep a committed relationship going. So you might want to check in with your romantic partner at this time to just maybe sit down and have a serious conversation, a heart-to-heart conversation, and figure out exactly what each of you is feeling and willing to put into this relationship at this time. See if you want to keep going forward with it or not. Because if the love just isn't there, or if there's just not enough willingness to commit and go forward, then it may be time for you to move on. Now, if this is not your story and it doesn't resonate with you, check back with me in October. There are plenty of other YouTube readers, so you might want to just click off if this is not your story at all and find somebody else who is doing a reading that sounds more like your story. I also pulled 5 of the Vice Versa Tarot deck cards, and we got the 7 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, the 2 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the Hierophant. So the first card, you could tell from the expression on this person's face, they are just very confused. They don't know what to do. It's like they have some choices that they could pick from, but they're not seeing a clear indication of which way they should go with it. And I think if this is you, that has got you really bogged down and caught up in your head, this is the card of a mental prison. But what this card is telling you is that you're not really trapped. You're kind of trapping yourself. Although it might not seem like it, you're doing it to yourself, and you're the one who has the key to get out of this mental prison. So you have to find your own way out. And the next card, the 2 of Swords, says that you have to make a decision. And since these are both the back sides in this deck, I see you finally, making your way out of this, time of indecision or confusion, stress and anxiety that you've been in. And I see you making a decision to get out of this, negative mental space that you've been stuck in for a while. I see you moving on towards your wish, which in this scenario looks like one of a committed relationship. So it may be that the person that you're with feels like they don't want to commit because there's not enough love for you for them to commit to you. And if you're finally seeing the light with that, and that's, been kind of heavy on your heart and mind, then having that come to Jesus talk with them might be what is needed for you to actually gain the clarity that you need with the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords in the upright position has a woman with a blindfold on. She needs to make a decision, but she doesn't have all the facts that she needs to make an informed decision. So she's kind of just stuck because she doesn't want to move forward until she knows all the facts. But since this is in the backside position or the reverse position, I feel like you're going to finally get all the facts that you need this month to make this decision and make it from a place of feeling good about your decision. You'll no longer be feeling confused or worried that you made the wrong decision. I think you're going to feel like this will be something that will be empowering to you. And I think that the result of that is going to be a really emotionally fulfilling result. Like I said, this is Nine of Cups is the wish card for me. And it's also a card of just emotional fulfillment. So it's going to be a step in the right direction. And with regard to your love life, it's definitely a sign of moving into a more committed relationship. The Hierophant is often called the marriage card because it speaks about the traditional way of doing things. It doesn't have to be marriage, and if that's not what you're looking for, then it could just be taking things to a more committed level. It could be something as simple as saying, okay, we're not going to date other people, we're just going to be exclusive with each other. Or it could be, saying let's move in together, or let's buy a house together, whatever that represents for you, taking it to the next level, or making you feel more committed, I guess is the right word, because this is about commitment. So overall, for the month of September, I just see you going from this period of confusion, inner turmoil, and indecision to a place of feeling very emotionally fulfilled and content. And I think that newfound stability and commitment is going to make you feel a lot more just peaceful and contented within whatever relationship you're either in or headed towards. And again, if you are with a Libra or come across a Libra this month, maybe you're going to be starting a new relationship with a Libra, it might be good for you to watch that video because it's just kind of interesting that I drew the exact two cards for them as well. So good luck this month.